Hey, this is the Fresh Agenda, and I'm tuned in. Right now, I'm gonna talk about the TSA. The TSA stands for the Transportation Security Administration, but really, TSA should stand for Total Soviet Administration, because these guys are acting like a bunch of Bolsheviks and Nazis and KGB agent, Pol Pot agents. That's what they're acting like. They're acting completely out of control, and these guys need to stop. Man, people wanted these people at first because they just wanted protection. All people originally wanted was safety. People wanted the TSA because they were so scared after 9/11. So they wanted the protection. And who wants to go through a terrorist attack? The TSA was originally meant for make sure nobody get on the plane with any weapons or any type of deadly objects. That was it. But now these guys have been stepping out of their bounds, acting completely like perverted pricks and maniacs over here in these airports and treating people with no pride and dignity, and they're trying to take people's humanity away from them, and the TSA needs to stop, and people need to revolt against these sickos more right now because these guys are out of their minds. The United States is going insane, just like the Nazis did back in the day. Remember those guys? The Nazis, they used to get their prisoners of their camps. They used to make them get butt-ass naked and run into those showers, which were really Cyclone B gas chamber pits, and people were gassed to death. People were put butt-ass naked in the camps and inspected in front of hundreds of people, totally embarrassed. Their complete dignity and pride taken away from them. Some of them were put butt-ass naked, ran into pits, and shot to death. And that's what happened. People's humanity was completely taken away from them, but it incrementally got to that point. It didn't just automatically happen right there. And the thing about it was really silly. You have 70 to 81% of people say they actually don't mind the TSA doing what they're doing because people feel like the TSA is protecting them. People want the protection. But really, you have another group of people that are revolting from the TSA. But although 70 to 81% of people say they actually don't mind, 51% of the population think that the TSA is acting very unconstitutionally. But even though a lot of people feel like the TSA is acting unconstitutionally, they're not standing up to these sickos. More people need to grow some balls and stop worrying about sports all the time and wake up to these bastards, really. These horny, sicko, perverted bastards. That's what they are. Because once people give up their liberty and give up their rights just for protection, they're opening the door to tyranny. And that's what's going on right here in the United States. Yes, everybody wants protection. Nobody wants to be a part of a terrorist attack, because that would be a miserable situation, being caught on a plane and it's being used as a missile, or the plane is being taken over by terrorists. Nobody wants to go through that miserable experience. But right now, we're probably better off without the TSA. In 2007, a D.C. woman said that a TSA agent threatened to have her arrested for spilling water out of her child's sippy cup. They actually wanted the woman arrested for that. See, what type of morons are running the TSA right now? The TSA denied these charges, but I don't believe the TSA. I believe they pressed charges on this woman. At least they tried to press charges on this woman. I don't believe these guys, although you probably do have some good people working for TSA, but the sick maniacs are the ones that's outshining the good people right now. The perverted morons, these horny bastards, are the ones that's having the spotlight put on them, and they're giving the TSA a bad name right now. If TSA had more good people, it might be all right, but you have a lot of power-hungry sickos on a power trip. According to the Associated Press, the TSA is the most unpopular government agency along with the IRS, according to a 2007 poll. if you're as bad as the IRS right now to the American people, you must be a really bad government agency, because it's really hard to outdo the IRS. The IRS takes people's money, but the TSA takes away people's dignity and pride and privacy. The TSA is just spinning out of control, and these guys are trying to get more power. That's even more ridiculous. So more people need to wake up to these horny, perverted scumbags, to these bozos. People are becoming extremely embarrassed by the groping and the searching. You have men watching their wives getting patted down by these perverts. These men are watching their wives get groped and searched by these horny bastards. These scumbags. Not all of them are bad, I bet, but like I said, the bad scumbag, horny, perverted bozos are the ones outshining the good ones. And that's why the TSA, we'd probably be better off without those guys. Body scanners are a complete embarrassment of people's privacy. Everybody's guilty now until proven innocent. Isn't that reversed? Shouldn't you be innocent until proven guilty? In this country, everything is turning backwards now. United States has the highest population of its people locked in the prison system. That's right. And now they're trying to spread that philosophy onto innocent citizens. They want to treat everybody like criminals. They want to treat everybody like they are in a prison. That's why everybody is guilty until proven innocent, and that's why people need to wake up to this Nazi state that's coming. It's going to be in your face. Pretty soon you're going to have Bolsheviks knocking at your front door. Body scanners are a complete embarrassment of people's privacy. Everybody is guilty until proven innocent. The government is trying to break everybody down until it comes to the point where they will accept anything, and once they've accepted anything, then all hell will break loose and there will be a complete totalitarian state. That's what's going to happen. Then once that happens, let the gulags begin. People are going to be thrown in camps left and right, being worked to death in gulags. All because they incrementally allowed this madness to happen. The Nazis stripped all prisoners and residents of these camps of all their pride and dignity. That's what they did, and that's what's incrementally happening here in the United States. As long as we all accept all this madness of the TSA, as long as we all accept the shallow music, as long as we all accept the loss of morals throughout society, as long as we all accept the worshiping of sports players, as long as we accept the imprisonment of non-violent offenders and they're imprisoned with super violent murderers, as long as we accept that, as long as we accept the gay marriage, we'll probably accept anything, and you'll probably accept your own imprisonment, unbeknownst to you, of course. You'll allow all this madness, because as long as you stay asleep, you'll be imprisoning yourself and you won't even know it. Then one day you'll wake up and voila, you're in a gulag being worked to death. So the best thing for people to do is wake up and start worrying about something real for once in your life. And I'm going to end it right here. And I just want people to be awake, tune into reality, because tuning out won't do anything for you. And I'll catch you later.